If you've been thinking about a trip to California with your kids, may I humbly recommend Sacramento. Yes, Sacramento. And let me tell you why. I have traveled to California dozens of times with my kids over the years, and we had the best day trip to Sacramento. So if your kids are anything like mine were, you're going to love it. So there were two particular attractions that made the town exceptional for kids. The first was the Sacramento Gold Rush Museum. It might be the California Gold Rush Museum, but this was super cool. They have interactive exhibits that tell the whole history of the gold rush, and they can pan for gold outside, and they usually find like some fool's gold, which my daughter thought was the bee's knees when we were there. And the second attraction, which is literally right next door, so it made it super easy and convenient to get the stroller out and make all of that happen, literally walking distance of very short ways, is the California Railroad Museum. And let me tell you, the California Railroad Museum was so cool. Every member of my family is a little bit train crazy, and we had recently taken some longer train rides on Amtrak, and we had done the toy railroad in the Berkeley Hills in the Bay Area. And so the California Railroad Museum was the next logical step. They had some incredible trains indoors, very large museum. Many of them you could actually go inside and see the luxury that used to be on these trains, and you can see all of the mechanisms and gears and wheels. And even my son, who was only about a year old when we went to these attractions, was absolutely fascinated with the trains. It was super cool. And the rest of Sacramento, especially downtown Sacramento, or I think they call it Old Town Sacramento, is kind of like a Wild West village feel. It's a little touristy, but it's fun for kids. They have sort of some old saloon themed restaurants and some really goofy little gift shops. So it's a great place to just make a day of it, hit up these two museums, which are just fantastic for kids, and have dinner in Old Town Sacramento, and then head on back to wherever you're going, if it's back to the Bay Area or whatever. But highly recommend these two museums in Sacramento, and a day trip to Sacramento is well worth the time with kids.